Whoa. Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of 1 West, no contest. We the best to the niggas who's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you repressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas crosstalk through the crosswalk or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. Americans killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, put some Skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father. Give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauder. That's fucking taking our daughters. Nigga, it's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up, cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave, reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
Turn on the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of things. Vibe, who am I? I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it past your last line, but it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame, that's the exact thing. I'll get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn that nigga fly, hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn the missiles high, I can see him from the parking lot. Living finna ball out, devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the big house. You murdered us for years and thinking shit won't turn around. Pride never learns, this motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets, told them to breach. Now all of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us in fleets. Fuck they Apollo, bring them the heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is gonna destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You gotta put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is gonna bring judgment on this earth.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. What's going on? It's Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, right here in the city of Chicago. Come to let you know about the Midwest Fire Weekend, man. From July 31st all the way to August 3rd, we're going to have an incredible weekend, starting off with Thursday. You understand? The Round Table of Truth podcast with Captain Mawakwa and his whole team. We're going to have an incredible panel. They're going to be bringing heavy topics. You already know how they get down. Then, General Muhammad breakdown class. Scripture breakdown class. Any questions you got about the Bible or life period, you want to tune in to this class, man. Well, make sure you can be there. You know what I'm saying? Here Friday. You don't stop. We got felony expungement and gun restoration. You got issues with the law? Come check us out, man. We're going to get you right, man. Then after that, lecture by none other than Commander General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? The man over Israel, over so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You want to come to this lecture and get the information you need, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be called, Where Do We Go From Here? You want to know where you want to go from here, man? With all this stuff going on, come to this lecture, check it out online. You know what I'm saying? Then, after that, Saturday, what we got? We got to come back and get back to our community, man. We're going to be a little village in Chicago with our brown brothers, so-called Hispanics. We're going to be giving out clothes, food, you know what I'm saying, school supplies, man. Come get what you need, man. Come support this, man. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, of course, we're going to a day party. We got to go kick it with the brothers and sisters in the streets. You know, that's how we do, man, in the Isupk, man. This the Midwest Fire Weekend. You know what I'm saying? Then, it don't stop. Sunday, that's when we gonna have the cookout. The cookout, black and brown cookout. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics coming together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have vendors, free food. Yeah, free food. Who don't want free food, man? Come get some free food. Come let your children have a good time. You come have a good time, man. Black and Brown Cookout. Midwest Fire Weekend. It's gonna go down, man. Make sure you get with us, man. Come enjoy this beautiful city, man. Come enjoy it with the Isupk, man. The real priests and prophets of the Lord. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Yo, man, we everywhere, man. Yo, all over the globe. My homies. Yeah, with my homies, them niggas is right there. Every day you pair with black boots, sometimes we switch it to night airs. Niggas everywhere like broke glass and just like air. Me against the hottest that you know, this is sight there. How you the coolest motherfucker that's mad hot? Always stay in my groove, on the move like a laptop. Teacher schooling the youngest, you get shot by a black cop, white cop, Sasquatch put on your neck. Anything you set your hand to do, just do it the best. I told you I'm the illest lyricist, I prove it to death. If you ain't standing up for niggas, then you muted, you deaf. I got some niggas in the grave that could be using your breath. True, and that's a fact, it's not the 2 Chainz quote. Break a record, fucking track up like them Usain Bolt. Little rapping niggas, they garbage be. Pardon me, it's the art in me, but they talking funny like Cardi B. Nah, well hella shit they ain't dropped yet. My homies worldwide like .org or .net. And we stay sharp, we smart, and that's cause we studious. We come with fire, with mountain word to Vesuvius. With my homie, covering all bases. Preaching all black, they come from the hard places. With my homie, they be deep in the hood like a mechanic trying to make sure they peoples is good. With my homie, independent in the struggle, focused on the hustle and the cipher and the huddle. With my homie, in every city. With my homie, let's get it lit, shit. Know who you spittin' with, lock on that official shit. Professional with spittin' and rippin', king of the British shit. I'm right up at the neck of opponents and hit the gristle bitch. I spit it like them rounds out the chopper, and that's the pistol grip. Rapping with succession, if I spit it, you should listen shit. I spit that strong-minded, well-rounded shit you didn't spit. Slick as motor oil, you flow with boy, you all that chicken shit. We all you over here, and you order with we ain't mixin' with. UPK strong, UPK pop. Yo, I play the cut, listening and watching. My frame of mind ancient and your frame of mind rotten. I'm thinking like the niggas that hated picking the cotton. Every time I spit it, I'm trying to take out the top dog. When we in the cypher, it sound like we letting shots off. But I hit the red cause my record clean and I'm not soft. But rapping what I do, eat the beat and drown it with hot sauce. Rapping so many years, niggas can't figure this nigga out of mind and they the fucking antithesis. Rapping disappeared, I'm just trying to make it clear. Everybody trying to get on like me or my man visitors. My presence when I'm rapping made them fucking bad Christian. Miss your presence when you rapping like a fucking ventriloquist. We run the world like Ferdinand Magellan. I say with my homies, we melting like St. Helen. With my homie, covering all bases. Preaching all black, they come from the hard places. With my homie, they be deep in the hood like a mechanic trying to make sure they peoples is good. With my homie, independent in the struggle, focused on the hustle and the cipher and the huddle. With my homie, in every city. With my homie, let's get it litty, nigga.
It's the crossing of the staffs, which means only officers are permitted up here. Charlotte, which means to Israel. Mariam, upon Aquadam, which means to stand and face the east. We're going to go over the prayers in Hebrew and then in English, starting with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadash, Haya, Shukah, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Kaba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawad, Haya, Bashamayim, Natananawa, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Basalakanawa, Chabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Chabawathianawa, Wala'ah, Tabiyanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Para, Laiwalamim, Aman, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Is the Hakak, or the power. Yahaba Hashem Yahushai, Babakashai, Natalanawa, Hakak, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal Machala, Wakal Marawad, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazorayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rachawat, Hatamala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashim Yahushai, the water Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. So bless Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanau, Vayasharala, Wahabayah, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayim, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamar, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayishan, Shawamor, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliyah, Yumyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yikaka, Wayayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'itha, Wa'aya, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasharala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim, Adam Yalakad, Al Takharash, wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kiyahana, Awabik, Yahama Yawan, Ra'aj, Al Armak, Yaira Yamwa, Sawarat, Wayataya Aitazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amar, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwara, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Laba, Yakhadwa, Ayak, Mariat, Yakarakwa, Aholia, Adawan, Waya Shemai Aliyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagariam, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalat, Palashat, Amishabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasiyah Sara'ah, Kayabian, Barachal, Koyashwan, Nashimadwa, Ma'ayanda Ara, Ayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shaitama, Nadaya Mawat, Kaira, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazal Manad, Khan Nasai Kamwa, Ashar, Amara, Nairashad, Nadawa, Ad, Nawat, Alahayim, Alahayad, Shaitama, Kudogala, Kukwash, Napaya Rabachad, Ka'ash, Tabaira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Haryam, Khan, Tarbdatma, Basairaka, Wabasawa Patka, Tablaham, Mala'ad, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shumka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Wahaya, Wayabahalwa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Waya Kayata, Shumka, Yahawah, Labaka, Ayawan, Al, Kal, Haratazah, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumble, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Agarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished and endured. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreg, and like Zeed. Yea, all their princes as Sabbath, and as Amun, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth their wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy scorn, for their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Is the blessings. Rakata Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Allah Hayim, Batazagi Allah Wapyahan, Ha Allah Wapyam, Ha Saranyam, Akwatazayayim, Akhayoyim, wa Akwathian, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Duwada Aman. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. So curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. For it's their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Kumatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of our people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all, that is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh, thank you always, so be it. Sar, which means to turn, Shabium, which means to be seated. We left off last week in the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 38. We're going to start at 39, verse 39 in Exodus. All right. Bear with me just a moment.
Alright, that's better. Alright, we're starting in the book of Exodus 39 and 39. Eyes. Matabach. Hold on. Mazabach. Nachashath. Wa'ath. Makabar. Menachashath. Ashar. Halal. Ath. That's Badial. Wa'ath. Call. Kala Yawa. Ath. Hakayar. Wa'ath. Canal. Ath. Kolaya. Yeah. Kolaya. Chatazar. Ath. Imariaha. Imaria. Wa'ath. Adunya. Wa'ath. Hamasak. La Sha'ir. Chatazar. Ath. Mayathar Yawa. Well, yet the Dathawa. It's like it. Yath. Dathya. Well, you Dathya. Wa'ath. Kal. Kalaya. Aibadas. Hamashakan. La'ahol. Mawa'id. Ah. Bagadya. Hasharad. Lasharath. Lakwadash. Ath. Bagadya. Hakwadash. La'aharan. Hakahal. Hakahan. La'ath. Bagadya. Banyal. Lakahan. Kakal. Ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Ath. Mashah. Khan. Ashar. Banya. Yasharala. Ath. Kal. Ha'ibada. Wayara. Mashah. Ath. Kal. Amalakah. Wahana. Aishal. Ath. Atha. Ka'ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Khan. Ashar. Wayabarak. Atham. Mashah. Wayadabar. Yahweh. Al. Mashah. La'amar. Bayawam. Hacharash.
Mashakan. Hara'ashawan. Ba'achad. Lacharash. Takoyam. Ath. Mashakan. Ahal. Mawai. Stop that for those ambitious. Yeah, we're gonna get it in English. Slightly. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna get Exodus 29. 39, slightly. I would have been all the way messed up. 39 and verse 39. Alright. So right now we're still talking about the altar and the designs and dimensions and everything like that. If you look it up in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary, you would find what the altar is supposed to look like, and you would also find what the garment is supposed to look like, the ephod, okay? And this one says, verse 39 and 39, the brazen altar and his grate of brass, his staves, and all his vessels, the lever and his foot. Verse 40, the hangings of the court, his pillars and his sockets, and the hanging of the court gate, his cords and his pins, and all the vessels of the service of the tabernacle, for the tent of the congregation. Verse 41, the cloths of service to do service in the holy place, in the holy garment for Aaron the priest, and his sons' garments to minister in the priest's office. Verse 42, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so the children of Israel made all the work. Verse 43, and Moses did look upon all the work, and behold, they had done it as the Lord had commanded. Even so had they done it, and Moses blessed them. So this is like the making of a new school, and it's gone
by the dimensions that it's supposed to be done. So now, after everything is said and done, the priest, which is the head priest, would come in, and then he would bless the school. He would anoint the school. All right. So that's exactly what he's doing here. Moses is blessing them and the school for their work that they've done. Verse Exodus 40 and 40, 40 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, on the first day of the first month shalt thou set up the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. Verse 3. Oh, I missed this. I forgot to say 2. Verse 3. And thou shalt put therein the ark of the testimony, and cover the ark with the veil. Verse 4. Verse 4. Thou shalt bring in the table, and set in order the things that are to be set in order upon it. And thou shalt bring in the candlestick and light the lamps thereof. Verse 5. And thou shalt set the altar of gold for the incense before the ark of the testimony, and put the hanging of the door to the tabernacle. And thou shalt set the altar of the burnt offering before the door of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. 7. And thou shalt set the laver between the tent of the congregation and the altar. Verse 5. And thou shalt set Slack verse 7. And thou shalt set the laver between the tent of the congregation and the altar, and shall put water therein. Verse 8. And thou shalt set up the court round about, and hang up the hanging at the court gate. And thou shalt take the anointing oil and anoint the tabernacle and all that is therein, and shalt hallow it and all the vessels thereof, and it shall be holy. Verse 10. And thou shalt anoint the altar of the burnt offering. And it shall be an altar most holy. Verse 11. And thou shalt anoint the laver and his foot and sanctify it. 12. And thou shalt bring Aaron and his sons unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation and wash them with water. Verse 13. And thou shalt pour upon Aaron in the holy garments and anoint him and sanctify him, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. Verse 14. And thou shalt bring his sons and clothe them with coats, and thou shalt anoint them as thou didst anoint their father, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. For their anointing shall surely be an everlasting priesthood throughout their generations. Verse 16. Thus did Moses, according to all that the Lord commanded him, and so did he. Verse 17. And it came to pass in the first month, in the second year, on the first day of the month, that the tabernacle was reared up. Verse 18. And Moses reared up the tabernacle and fastened his sockets and set up the boards thereof and put in bars thereof and reared up his pillars. Verse 19. And he spread abroad the tent of the tabernacle and put the covering of the tent above it, above upon it, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 20. And he took and put the testimony into the ark and set the staves on the ark and put the mercy seat above upon the ark. 21. And he brought the ark into the tabernacle and set up the veil of the covering and covered the ark of the testimony as the Lord commanded Moses. It's a lot. Salaki. Yeah. Well, verse 22. And he put the table in the tent of the congregation upon the tabernacle northward, without the veil. 23. And he set the bread in order upon it before the Lord, as the Lord had commanded Moses. 24. And he put the candlestick in the tent of the congregation over against the table on the side of the tabernacle southward. And he lighted the lamps before the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 26. And he put the golden altar in the tent of the congregation before the veil. 27. And he burnt sweet incense thereon, as the Lord commanded Moses. It's a lot. Verse 28. And he set up the hanging at the door of the tabernacle. Verse 29. And he put the altar of burnt offering by the door of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation, and offered upon it the burnt offering and the meat offering, as the Lord commanded thee, as the Lord commanded Moses. 30. And he set the laver between the tent and the congregation and the altar, and put the laver there to wash withal. 31. And Moses and Aaron and his sons washed their hands and their feet thereat. 32. When they went into the tent of the congregation, and when they came near unto the altar, they washed, as the Lord commanded Moses. 33. And he reared up the court round about the tabernacle and the altar, and set up the hanging of the court gate. So Moses finished the work. Yeah. 34. Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. 35. And Moses was not able to enter into the tent of the congregation, because the cloud abode thereon, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. 36. And when the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle, children of Israel went onward in all their journeys. 37. But if the cloud were not taken up, then they journeyed not till the day that it was taken up. 38. For the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle by day, and fire was on it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel. So like it. In the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journeys. We're finishing off in the 7 verses. All right, in Hebrew. Wayakra all Mashah Wayadabar Yahweh Alayawa Ma'ahal Mawa'id La Amar. Verse 2. Debar Al Banya Yasharala Wa Amarath Alaham Adam. Yeah, verse 2. Debar Al Banya Yasharala Wa Amarath Alaham Adam Kaya. It's like Yaquarayab Makam. Wa Rabban La Yahweh Man Habahama Man Abaquar Baman. It's like yeah, okay. Waman. Hataza'an. No, Hatazana. Hatazana. There you go. Dakwarya Ba. Ah. Korab. Korabun. Korab. Nakam. 3. Allah. Hmm. Salakia. Um. Allah. Korab now. Man. Abakwar. Zakar. Tamayam. Yakra Yak. Banawa. Banawa. Al. Pasach. Ahad. Mawaid. Yakrayab. Asad. Laratazanawa. Lapanya. Yahweh. 3, 4. Wasamak. Yadal. Al. Ra'ash. Ha'ila. Hmm. Wanarataza. Law. La Kapar. Aliyawa. Washacham. Ath. Bun. Abaquar, Lapunya, Yahweh, Wahakwa Rayabao, Bunya, Aharan, Hakahanya, Ah, Adamah. It's like Hadam, was a rock Kwawa, Ah, Hadam, Ah, hmm, Ah, Hamazabach, Sibiyab, Ashar, hmm, I can see that shit. Ah, Hadam, Ah, Hamazat, is that Zah or Tah? Mm-hmm. Hamazabach, Sabiyab, Ashar, Kathach, Ahal, Ahala, Ahal, Mawaid, Wahapashiyat, Ath, Ha'ila, Wanathach, Lana, Lanathachia. Wanathanael. What's it like? Wanath. Wanathanawa. Banya. Aharon. Ash. Al. Hamazabach. Wa I wa Irakal. Itaziyum. Al. Ha'ashar. Let's clap it up for those 7 verses. It's like it. That concludes that right there. Let's go ahead and get the last 7 verses in English. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 1, verse 1. And the Lord called unto Moses and spake unto him out of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, if any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, excuse me, you shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the herd, and of the flock. Verse 3, if his offering be a burnt sacrifice of the herd, let him offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it let's see, let's see. And he shall offer it of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. Verse 4, and he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. Verse 5, and he shall kill the bullock before the Lord, and the priests, Aaron's sons, shall bring the blood and sprinkle the blood round about upon the altar, that is by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 6, and he shall flay the burnt offering and cut it into his pieces. Verse 7, and the sons of Aaron, the priest, shall put fire upon the altar and lay the wood in order upon the fire. All right, let's clap it up for those last 7 verses. That was in English. All right. That's a lie. Oh yeah, Charlotte. How about you on Sherbrooke? Yeah. Mariam Rapana Quran, which means to stand and face the east. We're gonna go over the prayers, Hebrew and English. Excuse me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shomka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lacham, Call, Yawum, Wasalachlanawa, Chabawathnawa, Kasalachnawa, Chabawathiyanawa, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Banasawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Parat, Liwalamyu, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. It's the Hakat for the power. Yahaba Shimi Awashad, Babakashad, Nathalanawa, Hakak, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Wakal Mahala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Hamathim, Hakak, Al Rachawa, Atamala, the Garshan, Bashimi Awashad, the Wada Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. This is to bless Israel. Yahweh Shimi Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanau, Wayasharala, Wahabayat, Sapari, Barak, Bashim Yahushai, Thawad Aman, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Bless us and Yasharala, and the school, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahaharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tizalka, Aliyad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yikaka, Wayayarach, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rad, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabawaka, Maitha, Wai, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forward and even forevermore. This is blessings. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Wama Yaka'ala. Wa'alahayim. Matazab Ya'alawap Yahana. Ha'alawapim. Ha'saranyim. Ha'kwatazayayim. Al-Khayayim. Wa'akwathin. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushai. Thawad Aman. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, Commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and assistants. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to get to the school. For it's their riches to enter to thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That is, the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. This concludes Sabbath service. Go ahead. Sisters, if you are still standing, Yeshabi, men of Israel, Ma'adim Shabbat, Ma'adim, Barak, Yahaba Shimi al Shabrak Thumb. Now, sorry to the sisters that may be watching. Men of Israel, Ma'adim Shabbat, Ma'adim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Lathun, Ba'ashimi al Shah. Matai, dismissed.